I think we're good. I'm not sure if the music is too loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I think we're good. I'm not sure if the music is too loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yeah, it's a freaking mess. Yeah, it's a freaking mess. Alright, so today I am going to build some... Well, I'm going to just go through everything in my backlog. I've got like a ton of spruce that I don't even know I have. Like this captain here. Well, I'm going to just go through everything in my backlog. Hey, I'm going to get me some feedback that I don't even know I have. Like this captain here. Yeah, I'm hearing my own voice. It's just weird. Just setting things up, making sure everything's okay first. You know, streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time is just a little bit ambitious, but whatever, I'll get used to it. And I think I might stream for about 5 hours today. I really need to get into my hobby. I got a shit ton of stuff to build. Am I in the right section of Twitch, however? Maybe? Perhaps? Maybe not. I definitely fucked up stream elements. Anyways. Gonna grab these hobby knives. Let's open this one. No, open this one instead. This one's already partially opened. It's so strange seeing myself like moving in live stream. I'll check out OBS as well. I should put OBS on the other side. And I should really put Twitch and YouTube chat on top of the video overlay, otherwise I cannot see anything. Log into Twitch. Alright, let's ignore that. Don't need this anymore. And I am going to have to do this for the hobby knife. I feel like I'm going to cut myself. That won't be good, Ugh. That's a lot of knives. Is there a way for me to open this without splitting my thumb? One moment. I need a knife to open my knives. Oh, come on. This is not how you want to handle razor blades, by the way. A very good way to cut myself. Won't that be a good start to my streaming career? Here we go. This up here so I don't lose it. extremely adventurous with this now. Alright, here we go. Come on! Knives, come on! Alright, there we go. Almost like it's my first time hobbying, but not really. I just haven't done this shit for like 1 year, or even more. It was like 2 years now, actually. I'm gonna check my Discord in case. I'm gonna chat to some people. Trying to set up the stream properly. I have no idea if the volume is correct. And Twitch chat is not working. It's telling me to log in. So whatever, I'll just be looking at my other screen. So I think the plan today is to build a Terminator captain and then build the Blade Guard captain. And because I want to do some paint reviews, I'm going to be building these two. Yeah, these are the right ones. I got these two sprues from Games Workshop, and these are the free sprues that people use to test their models. I mean, test their paint schemes. They're pretty nice, so if you go over to a GW store, just beg for one of these, and you can test the painting scheme. These are really nice. And I'll probably use these for my Star Phantom's army as well. The basing is nice, so I might use these as sergeants for my random squads. Intercessors or whatever. I can easily put a jetpack on them. And I'm gonna build this Blade Guard that I did not know I have. I think this is from the Indominus box, but I was almost 100% certain that I sold it, so I'm not entirely sure why this is here, unless I accidentally scammed someone. And I'm gonna build this Terminator captain from the most recent Leviathan box. It's a good model, but the head option, I'm not really into that. I'm going to replace it with a Cataphyracti head or a Tartarus head. But how's this head actually attached to? Oh no. Oh shit, it's got like a thing. I need to cut that off. And then if we have time, we're going to build this Ballisterius Dreadnought. Ballistus Dreadnought. That's right, here it's from the Leviathan box. I haven't done anything to my Leviathan box. It's been on my shelf for the past 2.5 years, 2 years. So I'm going to build that as well. And then I'm going to build... I am going to build a bunch of Pride Blasters and maybe the Stone Guard veterans. Let's drink some coffee. Yeah, there. Let's get some of the important stuff started first. Let's do the... Let's do the Stone Guard veteran. I mean the Blade Guard veteran. I mean Captain, not even veteran. They're all veterans. What am I talking about? So I do not have my clippers. I don't know where they went. They got lost in the move. Which is a shame because I had 2 clippers. I had 2 clippers and they both went missing, and one's the expensive GW one. Just here for the time being. So I'm just going to use this knife and just smash it onto the sprue. First things first, I'm going to need the base. These are new knives, so they are pretty sharp, so it should be no problem. It's just a little bit tedious. Okay, let me double check something on YouTube first. Because I'm multi-streaming, I need to make sure this thing's working. Alright, it is working. Not sure about the stream quality though. I should have enough speed. It's just that I'm streaming to... I'm like watching myself in 3 different places. No wonder streamers go schizo all the time. They're basically talking in an empty room and then watching themselves on like 3 different monitors. This is the most suboptimal way to get a sprue out. And the veteran body. Oh, I need to tell OxOP I'm streaming. I forgot about that. Crap, what's the streaming link? How does Twitch even work? Twitch is so confusing. What's the streaming link? Like, on the song. And on YouTube. To be honest, I don't think OxOP knows what Twitch is. He's that ancient. So I'm gonna give him the YouTube link instead. Okay, that's good. That's good. And alright, let's cut the whole thing out. I do not have clippers, they went missing, so I'm gonna use this knife. I'm gonna be a complete psychopath. Good thing I don't have to cut these things out. Because I know something will snap if I do that. So, carry on with this madness. And I do want the helmet to take. What a day to start streaming, eh? Greetings, hello! Hello Vampire Painting Studios, how are you? I'm so confused right now, I'm used to using clippers, but I'm forced to do this, so I'm like, holy shit, what am I doing? Like, it's screaming against my instincts to do this. How's my audio? It's my first hour streaming, actually. I'm not sure if the music is too loud. I'm not sure if you guys can even hear me. Did I mute myself? Nah, that's good. Exciting days. Showing some love? Ah, man, I love you too. It's a day of adventure for me. I found a sprue that I did not even know I have. And I lost the clippers that I thought I had, so I think everything evens out. Nice music? Ah, thank you. It's just generic music from YouTube. Lo-fi stuff. This is going to be a problem. Okay. There we go. Feels like caveman hobbying right now. It's an unga bunga with 2 rocks. I'm also smashing this thing against like a stone or something to get the sprues out. Oh, thanks for following as well, by the way. Yeah, it's not gonna pop right. Yeah, there we go. I don't even know what this is for. And then the rest. So I got like a really psychotic way to cut away the mold line as well, which is just glue everything together and then scrape it off once it's glued together. You tend to hit like 2 mold lines at the same time when you do this. So I'm gonna build a bunch of models for the sole purpose to review a bunch of white paints. Obviously not with the captain, but I'm gonna build some Fire Blasters in a bit. And Fire Blasters are one of those models that I wish are pretty good on a tabletop, but not really at the moment, so I don't really feel guilty if I screw up the paint job. And I'm gonna test, almost cut off the pistol there. I'm gonna test Corax White, which everyone knows it's pretty rubbish. I'm gonna test Titanium White from, I think, Monument Miniatures? I believe? Monument? And then I'm gonna test Vallejo White, and probably Army Painter. And I think I have one model left, so I might test... What other brands are there? Army Painter, Vallejo, GW. AK is generally quite good, so I might test that out as well. And I'll make a proper review of it the same way I did the, what's it called? Green Stuff World? Yeah, Green Stuff World Lights. I quite enjoyed making that review. Bruh. Where's that even connected to? Okay, it's to the knees. I don't mind damaging it too much, it's just weathering. Once you're used to making models, you're like, fuck it. Any dents, any scratches. Just free weathering, it's all character. Knock it to the head. I have arrived. How's it going, homie? I'm doing good. How are you? You just got back home. How's everything, man? I was gonna do a stream yesterday, but I figured I'm not gonna try and run Krita at the same time as trying to multi-stream. You know, the first time multi-streaming, that's just way too much. That's way too ambitious. Something's bound to go wrong. Something's already going wrong with this stream. How's my audio, by the way? Let's snap these two off. And I'm gonna chuck away the screw. Tired from work? Oh man, get some food. Get some food, get a shower, freshen yourself up. Get that sweat off your back when, you know, get that sweat off your back right when you get home. Hit the showers, feels the best. Oh shit. I got some coffee as well. I've been crashing out lately, so I need to get some energy drinks or something. Holy fuck, the delay on this stream is massive. Like 10 full seconds. Oh, dude, gamer subs. I need to get some gamer subs. I really do. I know I've been saying that for the last 6 months. I need something to drink that's just a steady high and not just like not just a attack on my like freaking nervous system and then turns into a crash like coffee does. I crashed up last night. Like I just fell asleep. I was gonna go for a nap, and then I went to sleep, and then I just woke up, and like 7 hours passed. And the worst thing about that was that when I crashed out, I had my glasses on. Oh shit, did I fuck up this? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, it's just basing. Yeah, so when I crashed out, I was wearing my glasses, and I broke the nose pads for my glasses. So that felt really bad. Like, it didn't snap off, the padding just fell off somewhere, and I could not find it. So I might try gamer subs a bit, but I don't like. Yeah, I'll try it. Like I have the feeling that it won't like affect me at all though. I'm just gonna drink it and then be like, eh. I'm still kind of sleepy. Like glue this back together. I'm still feeling a little bit tired. I'm so caffeinated, man. Where's my tissues? Like, after working in Asia, with all the overtime and all the caffeine, just gonna repair this a little bit. Just melt the plastic together. Should be good. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. There we go. As long as it doesn't bite into the plastic too much, it's fine. You guys hear this when I scratch the plastic? It mold the building ASMR. Scratch. This is gonna be a pain. Look, he's a captain, so he's bound to have some battle damage. It's perfectly fine. It's just as planned. So this part's done, these parts are done. And that's the... is that the base itself? Yeah, but I might cut away these flashes unless it fits on something. Does it fit on here? I doubt it, but I don't think GW will be so lazy as to reuse the same freaking base, and he could. just STLs, but I need to cut these off. That's fine. Oh, dude, I have so many collections, you won't even believe it. I was extremely good at finding spurs when I was working in Hong Kong. And I don't want to brag, but I see like videos where people go through the pile of shame, and it's like it's one of those things which inspired me to start streaming, because it's like you know, the stuff that people pull out and, you know, it's supposed to be ridiculous. I'm just looking at it and I'm like, dude, that's like perfectly manageable. Like compared to what I have. I basically went full pack rat back in Hong Kong. Because what happens is that a lot of people leave the city. Like they work in the city in finance and they make tons of money and they want a hobby. So they build or just buy like 1 million spurs and they never build it, or they build it and they never really do anything with it. And so when they leave, they sell it for really cheap and I just grab all of them. This one might be a problem. So by the end of everything, by the time I left, I basically have, I'm not going to count any repeats because I have several Space Marine armies, but I basically have like 7 factions of 40k. And I have... Yeah, you did? Well, not exactly right. If you still want it, I can order it online and send it to you. But yeah, that was a complete fucking fail on my part. I did not expect shipping to be that expensive. Oh shit. Yeah. I was not expecting shipping to be this expensive from New Zealand to the US. Yeah, I have to think of you every time I look at it, and it's gonna be really awkward because I have to move to Australia soon as well for work. And so I'm gonna have to pack that shit and then explain to people when that goes through the customs, because apparently Australia is really fucking anal about that kind of shit. So I'll be thinking of you if customs ever pull it out and start questioning me on it. Nah, it's a bit of a waste. Like, if it comes down to that, if it comes down to it, if I have to, I'll probably chuck it away. Or I might turn it into like a prank. Like, I find a co-worker who's also leaving, and then I'll just put it in like a gift or something. So that's the base done. That's the actual captain itself. Now I actually want to cut away these, what are these called? Spurs? They're not spurs, but they're, there's a technical term for that. I want to cut them away so I can actually pose it properly. But I don't have my clippers, I only have this right now, so it might be a bit risky. To the model and to my fingers. It's all entertainment, baby. I don't need these either. So I might just stream a few days of model building. And then when Monster Hunter World comes out, I might play some games. And I want to play Helldivers as well. Helldivers 2, I haven't played it since. I haven't played it since freaking, the freaking company stole my money. I think they've refunded me. I need to double check. But I paid for some credits which never appeared. I need to figure out what's up with that. Never cut into yourself like this. Always cut away. But the pistol grip is in the way. Be really careful. You're playing a gacha game? Which one? Girls Frontline 2? I think that's a new one, right? Are you playing Honkai? Triple Z. ZZZ. Ah. Is it good? I think I've grown out of my gacha phase. Or rather, the gacha phase grown out of me. I lost my Fate Grand Order account. And I can't be bothered restoring it. Too much dialogue? What, for Fate Grand Order? Because I'm about to say, yeah, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be like a visual novel. This is not fitting. Why is it not fitting? Oh, ZZZ? I thought the dialogue was a bit random, like it's all over the place, like it's a comic. But unlike a comic, it doesn't all come out at the same time, so it doesn't really steady you, if that makes sense. Or is it because of the push to fit bullshit? I need to cut this thing out. Yeah. Push it on. Man. Hear that plastic crackle. Oh, you just skip all of it. But the story, man. The story. You gotta read the story. Not rushed. That's the trouble with easy to build kits. This bit here and the bit at the bottom. I think it's manageable. Yeah, I think I can do it. The glue should soften it enough. One side. Well, there goes some fucking details. That's fine. Just pretend it got melted by some necrons. Ooh. That's the trouble with easy to build kits. The damn sprues are just hard to actually fit. I'm not gonna touch this for a while. Wait for the glue to dry. Generic gacha story that makes no sense. If you want a story that's actually fun, I'd suggest Fate Grand Order, but that thing is just so far ahead of everything now. Catching up would take forever. Mistake turns into battle damage. Yeah. There's like 2 tiers of that. If it's just a minor mistake, you can probably just dry brush some black and gray on there to look like scratches. If it's a major mistake, just cover it with blood for the blood god and just pretend that like blood got splattered there. You gotta treat it like Bob Ross. So there's no mistakes, only happy little accidents. And you'll be pretty much fine. There's no point to go way too anal on this. That's one thing that I've really noticed. Like all the models, even just, you know, badly painted models, or simply painted models, they look fine on the tabletop, because everyone's looking at it from like 6 feet away. No one's gonna notice like the small imperfections unless you're posting it online or you're just commission painting or something. Or if you're trying to go for a competition. But for normal tabletop, just do whatever. Just have fun with it. Like at our old hobby shop, we used to have a motto which is like the 3 feet rule, where it's basically if you can't see the mistake 3 feet away, it doesn't really matter. Which is great for me because my color scheme is actual ass. Because the color scheme of the Marine chapter that I played is like fucking Dark Souls words. Dark Souls hardcore mode, nightmare mode, as far as painting goes. That's good, I'm going back to this. Yeah, it's dried off. So I was pressing on the skull a bit. I was wondering if it just imprinted a fingerprint on there. No, it's fine. I like how everyone defaults to the Tamiya green glue. Like everyone just uses this. No one ever uses the GW stuff. It also looks fine. I just need to make sure there's no weird flashes or mold lines because I'll be dry brushing this. See a few mold lines. And imagine going from Gunpla to this and seeing these kinds of mold lines, you'll be having a heart attack. And I know because I was in that situation. That's my hair. Let me make sure that my head's not in the way. Streaming. It's not that easy. I think it's mostly fine. I'm gonna be really ambitious and just glue them in right now. Fuck it. I just want it to look good. Can you get like a shock collar or something to just shock myself when I pitch my head too far forward? Yeah. really don't like these flash spurs. Oh my god. Bro! Dude! Fucking broke off! That's why I hate these things in easy to build kits. Dude. What's the harm, right? And then here's the fucking... great. And by the way, if I'm a little bit jittery, it's the coffee. That's what I mean by the highs, and then I'll crash out in the middle. And I really don't like that. I could get some gamer stuff or something with tea. Nah, I'm over coffee. I'm pretty sure I'm over coffee. It's also the stuff that I get. Like, it either tastes like dessert, or you can taste the powder is like burnt. You can actually start tasting the burnt taste once you drink too much of it. Fuck, you got Fate Go as well. Yeah, I don't have my account anymore. Gachas are not good for you, man. Gachas are not good for a person. But waifus? You can just watch the videos. I mean, you can just watch playthroughs, and you can just download the images. It's perfectly fine. Like with Fate Go, I feel like initially it was a bit of an experience. Some of the events were actually very fun. The stories and all that. I remember the, what's it called? Shit, it's in Japanese. Like, Hara no Kokai, it's the one, Garden of Sinners event. That one was Kino. Like, the music in that was so good, and the story in that was so fun. But then it just all turns generic really quickly. But waifus? But what about husbandos? The waifus are alright. I think even waifus are getting a bit generic. I think the waifus are all mined out. The waifu mines are now running dry. It's the same archetype all over again. Like, over and over. There's only so many times a company can rehash Saber and like random cat girl or fox girl over and over. Right. What's that mold line? There was a mold line here somewhere. Oh, there was a mold line there somewhere. Might as well do this one. There was a bit of flesh and... It's not the only one. I'll get rid of this anyways. Okay, that's done. This part, through this part. Rest are basically bases. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. Really want to cut these parts out. Are they necessary? Not really. Kind of makes it annoying, to be honest. Just gonna cut these off. Build a Terminator Captain next and just compare how the easy to build kits compare. The older ones and the newer ones. Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying. I really need to watch out with my head. Keep leaning up too far. It's the range. Nice. There we go. Just glue it on and then fix it. But I need to put this on the shield first. Make sure this fits properly. Let the glue seep in, and it should be good. Should be good now. Stretch! This would be done a lot faster if I had clippers. What's with the delay? Massive delays on YouTube and Twitch. I can feel the caffeine settling down again, and I'm gonna take another sip and then just start jittering again. Fuck. Don't do hobbying when you're having coffee or Monster energy drinks. You won't even be able to talk properly. Oh no, is this damaged? That's right. Feels fine. All good. Through this thing now. It's relatively straight. Maybe it's just a little bit too one side. So far, 0. I've been very careful. When I press, I don't move the knife, I move the model. And if I'm moving the knife, I control it with 2 hands, so it'll be like this, and then one finger will be here and one finger will be here, and it'll be the other finger like just pivoting. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far I haven't cut myself. I've been very careful of that. I've had friends who cut their thumb, and these stuffs are sharp, and so if you cut yourself, you're probably going to go to the hospital. You'll need stitches. I'll let this dry off a bit. Maybe cutting off that flash bit was not such a great idea. That was all a mistake. Oh no, it's fine. I'm very clumsy right now. I haven't built anything for over a year. So, you could easily manage. And I'm kind of like, I'm pretty jumpy right now because of the coffee as well. And also, what the hell's this? No, did I miss something? Oh no, that's just an alternative base. Yeah, I'll keep it for later. I'll keep it for another kit. Yeah, I get what that is. Some people want to use their own terrain paste. I'm also building this without the instructions, so... good luck, I guess. I mean, it's a hobby, I shouldn't really need instructions, I just do whatever I want. I say that as I'm panicking over this thing not fitting. I think I fucked this up. I really fucked it up. I mean, this is supposed to go somewhere. Oh, wait, shit. No, that's supposed to go on the shield. Yeah. That goes here. And the dead guy, the Necron, is supposed to go here. No, that's all about kit bashing, man. Just do whatever you want with this. Just make it cool. There are people who take this way too seriously. I need to watch where my head is going, it keeps blocking the camera. Yeah, that's about it. Lore-wise, I don't really like how this dead Necron is a base. I don't think Necron should ever be a base. Just going off the lore. I don't really like what GW did with the Necrons. Might make a video about that on YouTube. They used to be so cool. Wait, is he actually dead? Because he's looking... It'd be funny if he's not. Quickly, there we go. I don't even know if that's the right way. It just feels right to me, and that's how it's gonna go on. Let's check out what's happening on YouTube. Absolutely nothing. Streaming is trash on YouTube anyways. Fuck it. Fucking bitrate thieves. Whoever watches anything on YouTube live. Yeah, the discovery on YouTube is pretty trash unless you're like a big VTuber or something. Like some of the... Like, you have to be like voice critical or like the HoloLive people to even show up there. The discovery is pretty trash. I mean, it streams. It streams. It's just... I can see why people say there's no interaction or anything on there. I mean, I only got into streaming like today, by the way. But even then, I'm like, oh yeah, I see what people are talking about. Because just setting things up, there's so many things to set up on Twitch if I want to. Like all the alerts and all the like little fun gizmos that happen. And I think Twitch, like, you can fault them for a lot of things, but they really thought it out. And whereas YouTube is just like, yeah, there is streaming, that is all. Like, you know, I did the tutorial streams for the Blender stuff, and I've seen them change a few things. So you can add a goal now for YouTube, and that's basically the only difference. So on my Twitch stream, you can see like a goal meter at the bottom that I can just turn on. That I think everyone just turns on. And that's like a pretty standard feature, whereas in YouTube it's like a brand new feature that's to be excited about and all that. And it's only been there for like the past 2 months. And I was thinking like, whoa dude, Twitch is so far ahead. But honestly, I don't think YouTube really cares. I think streaming as a business takes up a lot of money, and it's something that YouTube may not want to pay for. And there's probably a ton of spaghetti code already on YouTube that's going to be really hard to, how should I say, adjust? Just to go over. If they want to bring streaming into a thing, there's probably going to be a lot of UI backend stuff that they need to do. So it's pretty much impossible for them. But if you just want to stream and you have an audience already, I mean, just YouTube is fine. There's nothing wrong with streaming on YouTube. Nah, that's the mystery bit. I have no freaking idea what this is. I'm wondering, is this the bit that's supposed to fit under here somewhere? Shit. I suppose this bit goes here, and that looks complete already, so what the hell is this bit for? I might actually need to look it online. I'm gonna take a look online. What's his name? Blade Guard. Captain Manual. Does he have instructions? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's not important then. So that part is for if I don't want the Necron to be there. So I'm gonna put this away another time. Options in an easy to build kit, that's new. I damaged this already. I got it. I'll do this last. I can do this one now. No, I'll do this last. So this means I want to do the skeleton. My head's blocking the camera again. Why not? Oh my god. Careful with these bits. I fucked it up a bit. I just saw like a piece of plastic just get shaved off. I think I fucked it up. Fine. It's meant to be a shield, it's meant to get fucked up. It's fine. If it's anything too serious, I will just fix it before I prime it for painting. There's some of these bits I need to lean in closer, but I don't want my head to block the camera. Excellent. I don't know why it's holding an hourglass. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a Judiciary model. That's a pen. Is it in? No, don't feel anything. Okay. Now I do the sword. And that's about it. You want to pose it a little bit. I wonder if I should zoom out. I'll fix it next stream. Next part is this. I'm going to town and see if I can get some clippers tomorrow. The local hobby shop that's near my house, they have 3 sets of clippers. They have their own in-house ones from, I guess, Temu or something that's just relabeled. And then they have these ones from Army Painter. And then they have these ones from Tamiya. And most of them are reasonably priced. And those ones are all sold out. But the ones that are sold out are the ones from Games Workshop. And they're asking for $50, $52 New Zealand dollars, by the way. So that's about 25 US dollars for some fucking clippers. And I thought to myself, yeah, I can tell why those ones aren't sold out. Especially in New Zealand, where most adult males will have like a full tool set by the age of 18. Because we're expected to DIY everything. And it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna use the electrical clippers. You know, I say that, but I don't... I say that, but I went downstairs to look for my wire clippers, and those weren't there either. I only have the big, like, get me out of prison, like, what are they called? Yeah, they're also called clippers as well, I think. Yeah, they only have the giant break, like, buck off, I'm the break out of prison, shears, that's what they're called. Yeah, shears. So I might need to go to another hobby shop tomorrow and then just try and find a few options. because it saves me a lot of time if I don't have to clean up the flesh that sticks out like a million miles. And now I can do the head. That's a good looking head. Reminds me of the Grey Knights. Wish to update my Grey Knights, man. So sad. There we go. Look, going in properly. Are you okay, man? You're having a party in chat? With your strange emojis? But yeah, this one is done. Celebrations. Woo! Yeah, that's one done. That's a Blade Guard Captain. And the model is from the last starter box set, Indomitus. By the way, all the Space Marines in that storyline died. I think that's pretty much canon. So this guy is like dead. But you know, it's a good model. I need to get some Blade Guard veterans to have him tag along to bodyguard him in the game. Fixing the base of it. That's a good model. Speaking of models, like this guy looks cool, but I'll show you a model with aura. And that's one that I kind of could bash. I switched out the heads a bit and stuck in some chainsaws. Check this guy out. Oh, it's too far up. Yeah. Check this guy out. Can you see him properly? This is mainly a Chaos player. So this guy was meant to be a 8-bound, which is for the World Eaters. And I was way too cheap and annoyed to get the proper 8-bounds. And the possessed models are roughly the same size. The possessed models are roughly the same size. So I just kit bashed it a bit. I changed up the head. And I believe I stuck these chain blades onto his arms. So the weapons kind of match with the official models. And I like this model a lot more than the 8-bounds. The 8-bounds I'll show you guys. You've probably seen them, but dying probably doesn't know. Like, this is an 8-bound. Ow! Sorry. Yeah, there we go. I think I fixed it. Maybe not. So this is an 8-bound, it's a generic one from Games Workshop. These ones are sold 3 in a box, and they're quite beefy. As a model, it's kind of okay, but some people don't like it because people feel like it's meant to be a Terminator model, but they gave us these instead. And this is the one that I made. It's a little bit skinnier, but I kind of like the pose a bit more. And it looks more corny. Ah, shit, hang on. Too far up. Yeah. So these are the official ones, and these are the ones that I built. It's a little bit slimmer. I think the height is about the same. Yeah. I could get bash my own models. Oh. And these are my absolute chungus 8-pounds. It's a little bit dusty because they're on display and I kind of neglected them. These ones I use for my exalted 8-pounds. And I was going to use them as my, what's it called? Mutilators. But then GW took away the data set. I mean, not data slate. They basically legended them. They removed the rules. Yeah. And these are the exalted ones that I just kit bash together. And they've got like corn helmets and all that. And I always thought they looked kind of more interesting than the official GW one. By the way, this is an official GW kit as well. I just changed out the heads. The heads are from normal Corn Berserkers. And the top bits here are from a... is it a Demon Prince or a Chaos Lord? I think it's a Demon Prince. This is the official one. I don't know, man. The official ones just cost a lot. And they don't really look too great. And all monopose as well. So if you have too many of them, like if you run 12 of them, they kind of repeat. And it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a tabletop game. It's a tabletop game, so it's like, you can imagine D&D, but with vehicles and tanks shooting at each other. It's not nearly as detailed as D&D, but that's the right idea. You just got dices and everything. So, now that those are done, I can start on a new one. And this is the one that I want to build today. This is the Terminator Captain from the most recent Leviathan box. And this one is special because it's a updated Terminator model that's full scale. So they're not like the midget models from like 30 years ago. These are full scale, like, what's it called? Not full scale, it's like true scale. And you can tell like this guy is absolutely huge. Because he's in Terminator armor. So, yeah. I'll build it first and you guys can tell. And this guy uses a 50mm base, and why does the base have like a growth coming over? GW. Your base is all fucked up. I remember there was like a bunch of bases that GW made. I think it's like a certain batch. And it's supposed to be, I believe, 14mm, but someone got hold of the batch and measured it, and it was like 38mm. And they were measuring properly, so not from the inner rim, but from the outer rim. And they were like, wait a second. It's not 40mm, it's 38mm. I missed my deep strike by 2mm. GW robbed me of a game. It wasn't really that serious, but it was a bit fun. There's always like a meme going on with GW, how some of their like the third-party recasts are better quality than whatever the hell GW makes. You can tell this is a fun model to paint. Look at all these flat panels. But then again, I'm painting in white, so... Oh yeah, I've never showed you guys my Star Phantoms, right? Shit, where are they? I got way too many shit. Yeah. Here we go. So I painted this like 7 or something years ago. And the color scheme is basically white on black. So you can tell that this is going to be absolute hell to paint because any mistakes with the black means you're going to fuck up the white. And so it's pretty much unforgiving, and if you fuck up, you have to really pretend. You really have to pretend, like, lean onto the weathering. This is a really early attempt. This was 7 years ago. So I'm gonna go back and try this color scheme again. I'm not entirely sure why it's so shiny either. I didn't varnish this. Why is it so shiny? So as you can tell, like, there's parts where I absolutely messed up. So I'm like, uh-oh, it's messed up. I guess I have to dry brush that area in black and add, like, blood on it. Yeah. So for this guy, I'm kind of 80% happy. I'm 80% happy with him. I won't be stripping their paint. But for some of my other ones, I will be stripping them. Like, I can't find it. Like this guy. This guy is pretty horrendous. It's an old Devastator Squad Firstborn Marine. So I will be stripping the paint off this one and redoing it. You can kind of tell that I was just taking the piss later on. So I'll be... The Vallejo white, so I did the Vallejo white paint on this guy with a spray can, and the white is just too white. It's way too sharp. So I need to find a more muted white color, maybe like a slight gray color, and then build up the layers from there. Otherwise it's just, like, if I look at this, it's actually blinding. So, back to the Terminator Captain. We're good. Not coming off. I'm not gonna drill my barrels, by the way, fuck that. Drilling your barrels is for nerds. I will mark it, I'll get some black paint, I have a stencil, and I'll just draw a black circle to represent the barrel, but I'm not gonna drill it. That shit's actual cancer. Like, if you fuck up your barrels, it's gonna look a million times worse. But if you do it with a stencil, just get like a small circle stencil and just paint black on there. Even if you screw that up, you can just repaint it. A little bit uneven. It's alright. Just a plastic making it look weird. Another stone bolter. The other stone bolter. I'm not going to use this head. pick it up now. I just twist it off. Screw painting head. It looks good on Imperial Guard, but heads don't look good on Space Marines. You want the helmets. Xbox. Legs next. Oh! Is that an oopsie? I think that's an oopsie. Fine, it's just chip damage. It's a little bit thinned out, but it's fine. No one's gonna notice the wear. There we go. Oh, one more. Ooh, okay, that was close. I saw the plastic flexing there. It actually turned white a little bit. Yeah. Make sure nothing went. Just a little bit of stress. Yep. And that's all of it. Packing the sprue away. Yep. I'm wondering how I'm going to paint the inside of the cloak. I might need to sub-assemble this. What should selling? I should get some food. Ooh, that wasn't good. I'm slipping. I'm slipping. I'm absolutely slipping. That was a bad cut. Luckily, it's to the rear, so I don't think it'll affect too many things. Not people won't notice that. But that's not ideal. What is that, anyways? There's a bit of the armor. Yeah, I think so. Being an absolute goober right now. Can't tell if that's part of the base. Because we're dealing with Tyranids. I know that's not supposed to be there. Now what exactly is this? Is this a bone? Is that part of the base? It feels like it's part of the base. Just due to how thin it is. So I'm just gonna keep that there. I think that's just like a bone sticking out. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Where's the base? There's the base. Give me the base. Oh, fitting. Shit. Is there something else that's supposed to fit over it? Nah. Oh, there we go. And I'll just put some glue down. That's good. You can tell how much larger this model is compared to the Captain. Yeah, just from the base size alone. If I'm very productive tonight, I'll build the Dreadnought in the box as well. Where's the Dreadnought? This guy. If I'm feeling very productive today. Put this together first, just to make sure nothing breaks. This rim is a little bit fragile, so I have to watch out for that. And clean these out. Okay, that's an accident. What's my battery on my phone? 24%. It's pretty good. And then there's this part here. Ooh! Okay. Okay, I really have to watch out. Yeah, I have to watch out. I almost shaved off, but I stopped it. Playing a high-risk game with a relatively expensive model. Warhammer characters aren't cheap. Absolutely butchering. Then again, I do play World Eater, so being the butcher kind of makes sense. Should be alright. Glue them together and then I'll scrape off any excesses. Have I done this part already? No. Yeah. Gotta be careful, I got this part over here. Kind of wincing as I'm doing it. So I'm not cutting across, I'm cutting down. There we go. I want to cut into the mat, not cut into the plastic. Well, I guess that's going to be battle damage. Spirit armor's all scraped up. Yeah, that's fine. Need to fix the skull a little bit. Okay, good. Got hit by the scalp a little bit. I need to cut off this thing here. Oh, that's gonna be risky. Oh, I don't like this angle. Not one bit. I need to do it this way, but I can't really see it. Can't really see what I'm cutting into if I turn it this way. If I look at the camera, maybe, yeah, just down, yeah. Even then it was a bit close, you can see I cut a little bit off here. But I need this bit to be gone if I want to put in another helmet. A little bit shifty. I might want to cut it off even more. Cut off more of it. A lot easier if I have snippers, but I don't have that right now. Absolutely butchering this model. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, it's enough. But if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to reach in with a snipper and just absolutely blend that little flash thing there. Use a plastic flash. This foot. I kind of like how this is an easy to build kit, but there's like parts that actually need glue now as well. So it's not really an easy to build kit. It just happens to be that way. GW still wants you to buy that glue. Can't really see the seams, but I need to piece them together. I just can't see where the seams are. Oh, there it is. See them? Just to make it fit a bit better. There we go. Okay. So that means I need to do the feet. Yeah. Is it only just one? Yeah, it's just one. And then the other feet has like 2 connected parts. Are you okay, man? That sounds like a hassle. Grab your phone to send messages. You have been watching from your couch and your PC is across the room. Thanks for staying with me, by the way. It's not exactly the most exciting thing to watch, I know. Yeah, just countable is best. Get some snacks. Just chillax. Do stuff. Like, in my mind, it's so weird right now. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna fix this with some snippers, and then my mind's like, wait a minute, I don't have snippers. Like, for this bit, I want to just snip this bit a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's easy. Oh shit, I don't have one. Fuck. It just snapped off. Alright, that's convenient. Just watch both, dude. Just building models is not too exciting. I'll totally understand. It's painting that's fun. And then it's the actual playing with the autism and the real fucking lawyering. That's funnest. I'm thinking like it'll be really fun if one day I just get like a GoPro and go to a tournament. I'm not sure if that's allowed. That would be cool. I've done some wild stuff at tournaments. Like in the tournament, I was an absolute piece of shit. And I brought like, what was the list? It was 90 blood letters, and then it was an exalted bloodthirster, and I brought an Angrath, and this is 8th edition by the way. And I was filling out the list with other random shit, so I brought in a Demon Prince and Flash Hounds to just fill up the points. And that made up around 2,000 points, and it was just a completely piece, like it was just a complete piece of shit list. But I did pretty well in that tournament. 90 blood letters. And the funniest thing was that I didn't have 90 blood letters built out. So I brought in, I think it was 60 blood letters, and I talked to the host before it actually happened. And I told them like, look, I'm gonna keep like 30 blood letters technically in Deep Strike. So if the opponent does not kill like 30 of them by like turn 2, I'm just not gonna bring them in. But then when people see like 60 blood letters on the board, they're like, they just absolutely freak the fuck out and start shooting them. And I always have like, I always take massive casualties with the blood letter, so I always have some to just deep strike in later on. And that tournament was just a small one, it was like a 5-game tournament. But I only lost 1 game. So that was pretty cool. Do they ban certain things at tournament? Yeah, like cheating. That wasn't really cheating. Like generally in tournaments, if you like show up with a proper list that you have to hand in like a week in advance, what else you do? You know, just don't cheat, don't swear, and have really bad manners. I've seen some really crazy stories out of tournaments where people just like, eh. Like there was a guy who was playing a World Eater army who was just shadowboxing every time it was his opponent's turn, and his opponent got really mad and posted it. It was on Reddit, basically. And that was fine, the tournaments didn't give a shit. It's like, oh, as long as you don't hit anyone, that's fine. You know, you can just shadowbox in your opponent's turn, that's perfectly alright. There are people with incredibly bad smell. You know, the usual nerd shit, that's fine. Just don't cheat, don't like physically assault anyone. Do not just randomly start insulting people. Shit like that. There are people who just bring in lists that are entirely uncompetitive. They'll do like complete shit, but they're just there. That's anti-meta. So if it's like if the meta is running a bunch of dreadnoughts, right? Like they run like 9 dreadnoughts, and they usually hate horde lists, but horde lists are really easy to take care of. But it's just a direct counter to like in March of the Ancient type list in 40k, and you just do that just to fuck people up. You get people like that, but that's perfectly fine. I haven't competed in about 2 years, so I could be talking out my ass about the whole horde list thing. Oh, and people like to do this thing where if they bring in like 200 models, they do the turns really slowly just to eat up time. That's alright as well. That's just a troll thing that people do that's, it's more on the grey side. But yeah, I cannot run 90 blood letters anymore because GW nerfed the fuck out of that. Because their max unit size used to be 30. And now the max unit size is 10, and so you can only bring 6 of them, I believe. I think it's capped to 6 if it's a battle line unit, so I can only bring in 60 of them, which is a shame. I'm holding out for the future, so maybe it might be back in, I don't know, like 15th edition or something. So I'm not going to sell my models. I know Orcs have the same problem as well, because my co-host plays Orcs, and he complains about it every day. Let me show you guys my blood letters. So I have about 90 of these bastards and about 90 more that's unpainted because I bought a ton of those boxes. Ignore these stuff that's sticking on them. It's the packing plastic peanuts that get stuck. That are little, these things. Because when I moved, I just dumped them in a box full of these. These things. And sometimes they get stuck to the edges of the plastic on the paint. So I had a bunch of blood letters. These are the red ones. Is the camera showing up right? Yeah, I tried to do some OSL. I experimented a bit with some fluorescent paint. I might need to freshen it up a bit. And I used some fluorescent yellow and fluorescent orange from Vallejo for this. And these are the white ones that I made as well. So these ones were like, I think I had a theme for them. It was like from the Japanese demons, which are like black and white. So that's the theme for this. So I'll just alternate them. So a bunch of them will be the white devils, and some of them will be the red devils. Just to differentiate them on the board. Because I'll have like anywhere, like usually when I play Corn back in 8th edition, I'll have anything like ranging from about 90 to like 120 blood letters on the board. You want to know something funny? GamerSubs came out with trading cards. Everyone's doing trading cards. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, what the hell's going on with Pokemon cards? Even a year ago, I don't think they were that popular. It just popped off somehow. Like, what the actual shit? Like my co-host, OxOP, from my podcast, he opened a hobby shop. And he's stocking Pokemon cards, and his wife absolutely loves it. Like, out of nowhere. So I was kind of making fun of him about that. I'm like, who's gonna buy this shit? Right. And then suddenly you're just popping off. I don't see, like, where the fuck did, like, how did it happen? Yeah, but why? Like, they're selling 12 boxes of cards for like 180. Why though? Do people play them? Are they collectibles? Are they like NFTs now? Is that what people are doing? Because NFTs are dead? I don't get it. Like, I've got Pokemon, like, let me try and find them. I only found my Magic cards, but not my old Pokemon cards. I've got the super old ones, and they've been around for absolutely ages. And they've never taken off. Yeah. So are there like people like laundering money with that shit? I have no idea. Like, everything is a trading card now. I'll just glue this in. Like, people used to do that shit with NFTs, people used to do that shit with Rolexes, I don't know. But if they're doing it, good for them. Like, at least with trading cards, there's like a tradition behind it. And at least it's something physical. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain to. This is gonna be a pain to do. For the new viewers who just dropped in, my clippers have disappeared, both of them. So I'm using my hobby knife to do some of the work that the clippers should be. The clippers should be doing. Holy shit! I need food. I'm gonna order DoorDash. Unfortunately, my DoorDash phone is also my camera, so I'm in a conundrum. Then again, I'm in New Zealand, and everyone knows each other. I can just yell out the window. Oi, Mike! Oh, Mike! Give me some Macca's! Yeah, the one with double cheese! Shit like that. I can't do the proper accent. I've been away too long. Like, it could be a lot worse. I could be doing one of those kits with the incredibly spindly parts that feel like they're designed to break. If you've built any of these Slanesh models, you know what I'm talking about. Like the big Slanesh demons have that big, that roll of wire on its back. For the character model? What's his name? Slanesha or something? The greater demon that can be built into 2 kits. Just got that annoying row of wire in the back that always breaks for no reason. So I could be doing that. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, there we go. I'm probably gonna stream building the rest of my backlog tomorrow as well. So I need to get some new clippers. I need to figure out from where. Because the trouble with New Zealand is that when something goes out of stock, it goes out of stock everywhere. And I'm not going to spend 50 New Zealand dollars on some freaking Games Workshop clippers. I'm not that desperate. Oh, actually, I'm stupid. I should just go to... Fuck, I'm stupid. I can go to Bunnings Warehouse and get some wire clippers instead. It's probably cheaper from there, too. Because the hobby clippers are practically the same as the wire clippers. I think they're just called precision cutters from Bunnings Warehouse. So yeah. Yeah. How's everyone? Yeah. I'm butchering this Terminator Captain model, as you can see. If I cut something off by accident, it's just battle damage. I can either paint over it, or I can just smear blood for the blood god on it. So, I have to say that this guy is a lot more fun to build than this guy. Like, as far as easy to build kits are concerned. I think that's correct. I need to choose a head for this guy now. I need to choose. Okay, let's look through my pets. I have a perfect spur of the Horus Heresy. What's it called? Horus Heresy 2.0 with the Cataphracti. But these heads won't work because they're half heads. Crap. I'll be back. That's what I need. Because I really don't want to use the normal bear heads. I want to use the Tartarus Terminator heads. I'm trying to find some. That's complete ass. Got some 3D printed bits. Maybe I can use those. I do have some of these Iron Warrior heads. These are Iron Warrior 3D printed shoulders. Not quite correct. These are Iron Warrior helmets. Doesn't really fit. Gonna bring a whole box up. Iron Warrior heads, shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. Not sure what this is. I feel like a lot of them will look a little bit strange if I use these heads. I still want a Terminator head. I think a Tartarus one will look absolutely perfect. But I'm not sure where my sprues are for those. I can be really cheeky and throw in a Chaos Terminator head. These are the updated Terminator full-scale heads. I'm trying to see if there's a spare. So that's 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 of them. There's another spare. Oh, intercessor spur? They're just hanging around. Where did they get that? I know I have a red butcher helmet somewhere as well that I can use. That'll be hilarious. But anyways, well, I'm not painting it today anyways. I just put these parts together and then I'll find a new head for my captain, and I'll show it to you guys. Probably next stream. It's kind of shitty that I did not get a helmet for my Terminator captain, or rather GW did not include it in the sprues. It was kind of shitty not to get that. Not gonna lie. I think most people like helmets over bare heads anyways. So this is supposed to... I can probably pop in a Grey Knight Crusader helm. That will not be too crazy. I'm gonna fit these on and glue them on and take another one. I'm pretty sure I got Grey Knight sprues out. Yeah. So you can see how much bigger the Terminator is compared to a standard Space Marine model. It's absolutely great. I can't wait to paint this. I should build the rest of the Terminators tonight as well. That'll be pretty cool. That'll be very much money, so youngsters like to say. I'm gonna look for some Grey Knight heads. Give me 2 or 3 minutes. If I don't find it, I'll come back and start building some random shit.
The rest is bullshit and you know it.
Hey, yo, you guys remember this shit? Yeah, you guys remember when this was relevant? Yeah, me neither. I like a nearly entirely intact intercessor sprue. I did not even recall buying this. No joy. I know I have Grey Knight Spurs somewhere with a Grey Knight head, so I can just stick a Crusader helm on him, but I can't find the Spurs in another box. But I'm gonna paint this by sub-assembly anyways. The Star Phantom Captains have a black helmet, so I'm not gonna stick that on immediately. Not when I'm painting white, so I'm gonna move on to the next model. It's either going to be these generic easy-to-build models for my test, my paint testing. It's going to be, or it could be this Kill Team model. I think I stole his sword. Yeah, I think his sword is missing. I used it for another kit bash. No, I stole his shield. I know what it is. Or it could be the Space Wolf model. I wonder if I can use him for my Star Phantom's army. I just have to replace the Space Wolf badge. At the very least, he can be a lieutenant. That's a question for another time. I can build these Prior Blasters. I'm a little bit sick of these flash things here when I do not have it. When I do not have a clipper. Fuck man, I really need food. When I do not have these clippers, so I might save this for later. And I have these Stern Guard veterans that I can build as well. I think just for interesting sake, I'm gonna build a Dreadnought. I'm just gonna build one of these. Ballistus Dreadnoughts. Because that thing does not have the annoying plastic flashes sticking out of them. It's just more of a standard kit. And it's going to be a big boy. And I believe it uses one of these ones. One of these bases. So, yeah, let's start with this. It's not a good idea though. I only have this. I feel like I should be using Clippers. Battle damage ahoy. That shit. Just go YOLO. So far so good. Ping banding. Yeah. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna save this for next time. I'm gonna break something. Sorry about that. Let's go for another model. They're almost like tiny bits. They're not good for what I'm doing. I'm feeling the plastic bend as I press on it, and it's not a good sign. Let's do these then. Jeez. Yeah. So I'll build a dreadnought, preferably tomorrow. I'll find the clippers. About the plastic bending just now, so I'm not going to risk it. Feels like something's going to deform. Didn't really twist the plastic, but this part was really stubborn. Absolutely butchered it. He looks at the bottom of a canister anyways. Right, I mean, no one would care. Like, out of the entire model, no one's gonna look at this part. Really. I mean, people in the Warhammer hobby are not that autismal, right? They're not gonna hyper-fixate on a small bit and then throw me out on it. That would be ridiculous. That's all sarcasm, by the way. Okay, hate it when you do that. Like, why would you put the sprue flashes on the fucking shoulders? How many years has it been, GW? Fucking munters. But on the whole, I quite like GW's new models now. They don't really have too many sprue lines. I've got some really old ones. Like, I can pull out a Devastator Squad sprue that I think it's right over there. And I can show you some of the really horrendous sprue lines that you see on Devastator Squads. And the worst sprue lines are on areas which are not really distinct. So you get like this random sprue lines where like this, the feet and the shin guards kind of fit together and it's just like one like nebulous like blob. So you're not really sure how to paint that. Those ones are kind of the worst. Let me get my clippers. Like, I keep talking about them, and not having my clippers really nerfed me. I'm gonna build my custodians as well. I'm not gonna be using my knife to get them out of sprues when I'm building custodians when everything's fine detail and I'm just gonna snap something or scratch something. That'll be a bit bad. You sure I'm shaving off more than I should? Again, why GW? Here's the flattest, most centered, most eye-catching area to put the damn flash on. Like, I believe generally any area which is highlighted when you're painting should not be attached to the sprue whatsoever. Like, you could attach it to the back of the head or maybe like at the base of the neck. That would make a lot of sense. But the top of the head, man, come on. That's where everyone's gonna look at, and that's where the highlighting is gonna go. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. I do that a lot. Like, half my YouTube channel is actually nitpicking. It's probably a bad habit. Fix this one? Yep. There's a sign. On the head. That's a little bit better. Oh. Ooh. it's gonna be a little bit annoying. Ooh. Look. Yeah. One more part. Oh no, I've done this. So 0 more parts. And I believe it's been a while. Power blaster is there, base size 32mm, I believe. If I'm wrong, there's going to be a power blaster with a very small base. You're going to get laughed at. He literally has small aura. These ones I'm not going to cut out the, I don't even know what they're called. I keep calling them flashes, I'm not sure if that's the right word. But, you know, the sprue connected bits. It's too generic to really matter for these type of models. So I'm just going to leave them on, stick them on, and then throw the glue on. Like so, and then voila. But no piece is missing. This chest piece is missing. And the back. Wow. This does have to be there. PW. I put them like down here or something. Actually, down here is really bad. Down here's a bad spot. They used to be down there. Like, maybe put it like here somewhere. At least it's not a chaos model where these parts are not connected in between like spikes or something, so you're always at risk of just destroying the spikes when you're trying to clean up the model. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? I need to check in the music playlist. If it's still playing, it's fine. If it's not playing, I need to restart or maybe pick some new music. But I quite like the lo-fi music right now, it's quite chill. I'm in a very chill mood right now. I'm really trying to order something. Equipped with my camera is my Uber Dash, Uber/DoorDash phone. I can see if I can get to my account on the web browser, but I might not have my coupons. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. You know, the streaming thing is actually quite relaxing once you kind of get used to it. That first hour, man, I was jittery. That first hour, I was just like fucking shaking. I knew exactly what to say, you know, how to deal with the camera and all that. Like having sex for the first time. I mean, you guys would know, right? Right? I'm sorry. I did plan to stream like a year beforehand, and I even got a really expensive graphics card just to do that, and I procrastinated for an entire year. How relatable was that? Okay, let's put this on properly. Oh, come on, GW! Don't tell me. So this makes sense. This makes sense. Cool. I was about to say, is his leg just gonna be hanging up like he's in the middle of hopscotch? So this is a relatively simple, like minus these annoying bits that I need to scrape off. Fire blaster guys are not too bad to build. Maybe because I'm not going absolutely anal and like chopping these bits off and then posing it myself. That could be it. But overall it's quite nice to build. It's very standard and Space Marine. I wonder what the actual box set is like the ones that aren't easy to build. Do they get more shit inside? Right, and I need to concentrate for this one, I always fuck this up. Hello, Remnant of Chaos. A man of chaos, much like myself. What type of chaos are you? Personally, I'm a world eater. I'm an eater of worlds. This is my first time streaming, so if my audio is a little bit scuffed, or if the music is a bit too loud, if my voice is too soft, let me know. And I'll try to adjust it now, or at least in the next stream. Most of them? Yeah, that's a good choice. I do want to play Black Legion. They get Abaddon, that's a really cool model. Oh, yeah. Night Lords. Is Severus? Isn't Severus the coolest guy or what? Not Severus. Sevatar. Fuck, what am I talking about? Sevatar. I want to find out what happened to him. They better explain it in the epilogue or I'll be mad. I got some Death Guard sprues. Yeah, Sevatar. I got some Death Guard sprues that I need to build. Actually. I do run some Death Guard. I do run some Death Guard with my Iron Warriors. They're not painted right now. And there's a few of them that's unbuilt. They were really good in 9th edition. I run them with my Iron Warriors and They do some good work with the icon of Nurgle. I forgot what it did. Was it Mortal Wounds? On wound roll of 6? Something like that. They do really good chip damage. This guy's arm fell off. I need to figure out where that went. Yeah, chunky lads are nice. Chunky lads are really nice. And these helmets are so much nicer. Like, I'm going to pull up another box. I'm nerding out, by the way. Absolutely nerding out. I'm showing you my collections. So I haven't built this one yet, right? But it's a really nice box, and it's really like, if you're on a budget, you get 20 dudes. But I do not like how the helmet look. The helmet does not look as nice as, I'm not sure if the light is, kind of reflecting off the camera the wrong way. But the way that the head looks, like this one is much nicer. I like this one. Horus Heresy box, super nice. Just cut them on a piece of cork to make them a bit taller. Then you slice off the little bits of spruce to make them a bit wider, like not even 1 millimeter, like just a paper thin wafer. And you'll make them look wider and taller, and they should be tournament legal. Yeah. I think it's worth it. I haven't crunched the price, but I think one of those boxes plus the heavy weapons box comes out to be a little bit cheaper than buying Chaos Marine boxes. I got those because I was going to make Marines Malevolent, but I'm like, I might just continue with my Star Phantoms. I haven't finished off my Star Phantoms yet, so I'm just going to do that first. I already have the 3D printed parts done for my Marines Malevolent, but I figure that I might as well finish one project before I move on to another. So that's a Prior Blaster done. I'm going to be painting them white, and I will be doing a white paint review. I'll be going through Corex White, I'll be doing Vallejo White, I'll be doing, what's it called? Is it from Monument Miniatures or Monument Paint? Bold Titanium White. And then I'll probably pick something up from AK and Army Painter and just see which one has the best base paint and review them. Because I think white paint is a pain in the ass. But white paint done correctly is so nice. So nice. I also considered making a Warhound army, like 30k Loyalist World Eater for 40k. And that's in white as well. So I'm going to figure out that whole white paint thing. And the reason for that is so I can play like some kind of World Eaters with Loyalist rules. I want to try playing them with Blood Angels rules just for the shit and giggles of it. Right. Because World Eaters, their rules are not out yet. They always get shafted for some reason. Just like the True Angron, they get absolutely freaking munted. Like, unloved. Rejected, but so cool. So cool. Then make the other part. Wait a minute. Are these Prime Blasters? I know these ones are, but is this one? That's a bolt pistol. Oh, it's a Sergeant. Alright, I see. What was I doing? This part first. After this model, I will be online, but I'll just go on the browser and see if I can get some DoorDash or something. Let me see if the account is linked to my Google Chrome. It's not coming on. You check the YouTube side. There's a multi-streaming right now. And I have not checked YouTube for... Yeah, nothing's going on. YouTube will not notify people if I'm going live. That's to be expected. It's the algorithm's fault that I'm fucking up. Really? Sorry. The lights are not too warm. I'm a little bit confused by this set. So that's the arm there. And here's another arm here. Hold on. I do not think this arm is... This is a multi-build model. This one has a bolt pistol. This one has a knife. Strange. Where's his torso? His torso is here. Maybe not ignoring the instructions is a good idea. Maybe the instructions are there for a reason. Oh, okay, so the back is here. So if his back is here, he will not be... That's very confusing. Extremely confusing. They're having to cut that out first, anyways. I gotta be careful of this, but stuff might bend. What do people stream Space Marine 2? I might try Space Marine 2. I mean, I have Space Marine 2. I might try streaming Space Marine 2. I'm 2 updates behind. Let's see how the game is like now. I heard they have a new enemy, like a new NPC. I think it's a Biovore or something. Let's see how that's all like. Oh, fuck. You gotta be more careful. These parts I probably should get sandpaper for, but whatever, just use those. Not the neatest way to do it, but that's all I have right now. with this, I'll put the torso together and then figure out which arm I need. I'm not sure if the kit gives me like a multi-build kind of thing, like if I can choose between a knife and a pistol. I'm not sure what's going on there, so I need to build the body first and then pick it out. And the pistol is pretty cool, but the grenade might be interesting to paint. So let's see if the parts are ready, and I'll put them together. And I'll form the base as well. One sec, we need to find the base. I'll laugh if I can find my clippers, like the clippers just appear out of nowhere. That'll be so funny. I'm kind of trying to force it to happen by jinxing myself, by saying it ironically. If I don't have the proper bases, that's fine, I'll just cut the piece of plastic away. It'll be nice if I have the actual screw itself, so it doesn't look like it, so I will have to cut off that piece of the screw. I think that's 32, right? Let me double check. That's 32. Fix this first. How long I've been into Warhammer? In terms of collecting Warhammer kits, seriously, it's from 8th edition, from the start of 8th edition, so around about, has it been 6 years already since early 8th edition? But if you're talking about in terms of the lore, I'd say about 20 years, around 3rd edition. But that's when I was a kid. Because when I was really young, my mom had the bright idea to skimp out on babysitters. And she figured out that because our library had a child area that's supervised, technically that is basically free babysitting, right? So whenever she has work or something, she'll just dump me at the library. And the library was really cool, like they had games. I remember playing UFO Defense in the freaking library computer, but they also had 40k books. And 40k books tend to look more interesting than normal books. So I basically went through the entire collection of 40k books. It's pretty funny. Oh, they also had a subscription to White Dwarf, so I read all of that as well. You go into 40k around the end of 8, at the height of the COVID. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, 40k is so cozy, man. Like, if you aren't too... Why is this not coming together? If you aren't too worried about like the whole, grimdark aspect, it's such a comfy setting to just sit around and listen to the lore and just kind of immerse yourself over. I have to say around 8th edition is kind of the recent, like more recent golden age of 40k. Not in terms of the role, but just in terms of content, when a lot of YouTubers were doing lore back then. And, you had wikis, you had 1D 4chan if you want to be entertained. You had Astartes coming around that time as well. And you had, what was it called? The Lord Inquisitor animation and Death of Hope animation coming out around the same time. I know what happened to them, they got cancelled. But round about that time, if you were a fan, you'd be so hyped. Ooh, shit. I glued my fingers in a press on the chest piece. You can kind of make out a little bit of fingerprint there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If that happens, it doesn't really matter because once you prime it, the paint is kind of self-leveling. So it smooths out in the end. I'm not too worried about that. But if I press it too hard, it'll actually down. You deep dived? Yeah. Deep diving is fun. Deep diving is so fun. Like, if you have to take public transport, like I did when I had to go to work in Asia, and you have trains and all that, so good to deep dive. Because you'll be on the train for like an hour or something, nothing to do. And it's generally quiet on the train, so you just look up wikis and stuff. I had to do that as well because I did not follow the hobby after 7th edition, so all this shit happened. Like, all that shit happened with Gilliman, and I had to catch up, basically. And I did a deep dive around then as well. I was like, what the like, why is Gilliman back? What's going on? Like, what do you mean Abaddon got past Cadia? What do you mean Cadia is now missing? Yeah, audiobooks are nice. I have this phobia. Well, not phobia, but I have this, I have this worry where I'm always worried that my headphones are, not connected properly to my phone when I'm listening to something on the public transport. So I almost never listen to anything on the public transport. It happened way too many times. Like, it's not plugged in properly, or the Bluetooth just dies, and you get phones which just keep playing when the Bluetooth disconnects. This is like early mid-2000s. So it just disconnect, and the phone's like, yeah, screw you, man. I do what I want. I'm gonna play cringe music at full blast. And I won't have the decency to tell you if Bluetooth is disconnected. Yeah, so I do listen to audiobooks at home, just more of an ambient thing, but not on the public transport. This is a bit scuffed. What happened here? Did I get glue on this? I think there's something wrong. This is not supposed to fit here. I think I've been bamboozled. My refusal to ever use a manual kind of biting me in the ass right now. Let's stick this on first. Five of each order? What do you mean? What kind of order? Are you talking about Chaos Order? Okay, so this fits in like that. There's an arm here somewhere, I suppose. It's not fitting together. I think that's something wrong.
Rebels back with a fresh round of
I'm
MVP
pretty sure he's
deals
supposed to
you
be
won't want
shooting
to miss.
something.
A lineup of offers from the biggest names. Stay ahead of the game with the latest gear. Check out the MVP selects in store and online now. Only at
Or I'm
Rebel
getting
Sports.
bamboozled. I feel like I'm getting bamboozled.
Gigi, I've decided not to leave this town. Maybe I can stay and find some other nice people who will like me and accept me.
Oh, that's good. Oh, you're playing Imperial Guard right now. Holy shit. Oh, you're liking a new codex. God is such a... what's it called? You have to be very dedicated. Like, you will have to build a lot of stuff, you will have to paint a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to pay out the ass as well. I love God players. Have you had any games recently with the new codex? I'm happy for the guard to get the codex like midway through the release, because last time they just got absolutely shafted. The 2 games again versus Imperial Knights. Oh, how did that go? Yeah, a nice kaiju battle. Ooh, Astropause. What did they? That's the huge freaking knight. Holy shit! Wait, Astropause is like the 800 point one, isn't it? Or is it the Cerestus pattern with the 2 Gatlings? I forgot. I think it's the Cerestus one with the 2 Gatlings with the devastating wounds. Yeah, I think that's the one. The big one, 800.1, is something else. Like, call it Theorist or whatever. Astropause. Yeah, Cerestus. Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right. I didn't see the word Cerestus on it. 15 wounds. Whew. Cerestus Knight Astropause. Holy shit. Yeah, you would have to kill that thing ASAP. The Shadow Sword is such a nice tank against large enemies. So good. Okay, it's not. How does this thing? Is the stream lagging for you guys? It's lagging a little bit on my... Not sure about you guys though. Krieg? Oh, Krieg. So you're playing a Krieg regiment, so they're doing that thing where they shoot when they die, right? I'm not sure if they changed that. Ooh, that's a spicy... Well, not too spicy, that's actually a very interesting list. That's actually a pretty cool list, in fact. A Shadow Sword with a bunch of Kriegsmen, that's... Yeah. I fuck with that. I'd be happy to play that. Self-healing? Do they do that thing where they revive models? Uh-oh. I ran out of battery. One moment. Sorry about that. I thought I had battery. What's going on?